through the mountains, plains, and secrets of the world's bite, 4 riders seek honor, redemption, and discovery in the land of the Predator. In the shifting sands of the desert, Crusovian war tribes fight an unending war centered on 4 hidden holy sites. But their home is in the mountain range known as the World's Bite, and formerly believed to be the farthest anyone could travel to the west. A nomadic people, the Crusovians are known to adopt others into their tribes, but born or adopted, all Crusovians must show themselves to be honorable and dedicated to their generations-long mission.
Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the land of the Predator. It is the 23rd day of Teleth, somewhere between 2:30 and 3 in the afternoon. It is a little hard to tell exactly where the position of the sun is, due to the heavy flakes of snow falling thickly down from the overcast sky. The day is fairly muggy for winter, and stinking mist wisps through the swamp like smoke without a breeze. Earlier in this afternoon, Tanner spotted through the snow a raft making its slow way down a sinuous river, but noted as well that the raft's occupants were being followed. On Marcus's instruction, Tanner led the party through the thick and treacherous terrain at a gallop to intercept the raft. The party found the raft already intercepted by orcs, ogres, orcs riding hideous bears with beaks and feathers of owls, visually confusing 6-legged panther-like creatures with tentacles, and many of the orcs and ogres wearing crystals embedded in their armor that seem to have a blunting effect on different weapons or magic. With Water Walk still in effect, thanks to Roscoe, the party has been out-speeding and out-maneuvering the foes, but a large-sized threat from the south and the shambling undead from the east are about to make their arrival. So let's hop on over to our battle map, shall we, gentlemen? Alright, well, after those technical difficulties, we're back! Only a few minutes in. Alright, so quick recap. Mordai, you cast Dragon's Breath, and you chose Lightning. No, sorry, I keep making that mistake. You chose Fire as your damage type. You double casted it with your Sorceress abilities, so that you and Roscoe are benefiting from it. Roscoe cast Water Walk on the entire party. Marcus, I'm relatively certain you cast Divine Favor. No, Bless. Which was it?
It's gotta be Bless, yeah, because I got the D4 added in there for the attack rolls.
Because I remember some of you were benefiting from Bless.
Marcus,
and Gesundheit.
Tanner, and Throk would be my guess. Maybe?
Yeah. And
oh yeah, I think you marked
Mordai,
it with the blue dots.
Marcus,
so
and
Marcus, Mordai.
Not Tanner. Tanner does not have Bless on him. I believe it's on Mordai.
That's what I mean. I think you marked my spell at the blue dots on characters, and Marcus, Mordai, and Throk.
No, the blue dots are for something else.
The blue
Throk had
dots
one.
are
I don't
for
have a blue
walk
dot
on
on me, I
water.
think.
Are they?
Oh. Yes, that's what the blue dots are for. Nope, Bless is not on Roscoe. So I think it's Marcus, Mordai, and Throk, because you can cast it on three creatures. All right. Oh yeah, and Tanner's kind of surrounded by various things, and Crim's having a rough time with a swarm of ravens. Let's go to Tracker Up, since the game system seems to be wanting to work with us now. Which is very nice and polite of the game system. Thank you, game system. But yeah, and we are just now getting to round 5, which I believe Bless is a 1-minute duration. Would you check for me? And once you've... Oh, Dragon's Breath is a 1-minute duration. Sorry?
1 minute.
Okay, so on round 10, both Bless and Dragon's Breath will end. With that in mind, Mordai, we're going to start off with you. From your new position, because you're not just on top of your mount, you're on top of your mount on top of the water, which is a very odd perspective. You're able to look down into this very wide raft and see the 3 people who man the stations. In the bottom of the raft, you can see a variety of packages, including several wrapped bundles of iron rods. Excuse me. What look to be bundles of polished silver waiting to be worked into various forged items, and glass, like sheets and sheets of glass. What would you like to do, Mordai?
That's what I see on the raft?
Yeah, in the raft. Like those are the wares that the raft is transporting.
Do I have any idea what these types of materials are used for?
Give me an intelligence check.
I'm gonna put inspiration on it.
As you wish. Good call. So these are items and materials that once delivered would be crafted, potentially, at the destination into lanterns. From the looks of it, a lot of lanterns.
Probably because nobody can see in the dark.
Well, that does bring to mind, Mordai, there was that sign that we read on our entering into these low swamplands. The sign that said, "Sleep not in the shadows," in a multiplicity of languages.
As I look ahead at this barrier, I forget what it was. Logs, I think, right?
Logs that have been...
Does it look like they can get past it?
Logs that are lashed, and in some places even... essentially they have been... I'm pretty sure there's a term for it, but I don't know what it is. There are spikes that have been driven into these logs in such a manner that when pressure is exerted against them from this side... There we go, there's the ping. It will cause them to resist more. So basically, even the pressure of the river, as slow as it is helping to make this log barrier exert pressure, encountering pressure against the other logs that make up the barrier. It can be removed. It can be, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, you can definitely, remove this barrier eventually. Gesundheit.
Too late.
I guess I'm going to say to them, hold your raft here, we'll get you out when we can. And... guess for now...
Okay. Now what you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boys.
They really are.
It's a 30-foot cone, right? With your dragon's breath?
15.
Oh, okay.
15.
Fair enough. So you'd like these creatures to make a dexterity save? These three?
Okay. I think we're good. Hold on.
It's only 30 if you double it.
Yeah, valid.
Ah, dang it.
Gesundheit.
Ah! I'm having troubles with buttons not doing what they're supposed to do.
What are you doing?
I am having troubles.
You've fallen off your mount. You've sent your mount back to the raft while you sit on the water, and the sled has been left behind. What on earth? Do you need some help?
I am trying to figure out the right positioning for what I want to do.
First off, let's put the horse back with the wagon.
Was it a soft landing?
With water walk on, probably not so much.
Probably a little wet too.
There you go. Now you can move Mordai around.
I wasn't trying to do that, any of that. I was actually just trying to figure out like how to get into the position I wanted.
Okay. How did you move everyone around?
Anyway, I'm just gonna. Well, I wasn't. It's mostly technical difficulties, basically.
Okay, that's fair. I've not had a few of those myself.
I'm gonna use my dragon's breath, and I'm gonna try to catch these creatures.
Okay, so that's that orc, owlbear, and the creepy tentacled six-legged panther thing. Dexterity saves? Coming
Yes.
right up. Yes, this is the correct one. And what is the save? 14, I believe? 14, 15? Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the orc succeeds. The orc with the dull yellow crystal. The the bear with the owl features fails. The feline thing definitely fails. So, roll damage. Mordai, as you exhale fire in a gout of howling, destructive energy at these three, the yellow crystal on this orc's armor seems to pulse as though drinking the fiery damage deeper in, thirstily. So the orc succeeded, is only going to take half damage, and the crystal is going to reduce that further. So that orc is going to take that damage. There we go. The bear with the owl features fails, so you're going to take 6 damage. Curiously, it's almost as though you breathe, because remember these strange feline creatures look like they're standing in one place or another. There's a very strange illusion, and sometimes it's difficult to tell exactly where they are. As a result, despite failing, that one is going to take half damage. That is a feature they have called avoidance. Anything else for you, Mordai?
I'm going to have Mount take the dash action and get back away.
Okay. That's going to trigger an attack of opportunity from the orc, who happens to be wielding a lance, which you may recall from last session. This character sheet.
I definitely did not recall that.
Duly noted. And curiously, my lance weapon on my orc's character sheet says range 5 feet instead of 10. That's not correct. So fix that real quick. Here we go. Yeah, he is going to stab it. Throk, would you roll me a d6? And Mordai, I need you to name odd or even.
Odd?
Okay, on an odd, the lance will attack Mordai. Odd it is. Coming at you, Mordai, with the lance. I get a 15 versus your armor class, Mordai.
Which is a miss.
Wow. Shield should have ended, by the way.
It did, but it is still a miss.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I agree with you, but still need to make sure that shield ended.
Yeah,
so that was your action. Thank you. Your horse's movement and action. Anything else for you, Mordai?
No.
Roscoe, we're gonna move now to your turn. You are currently way down here in the south. I don't believe you're concentrating on any spell yourself at the moment. And you do find yourself confronted by 2 orcs with orange glowing crystals.
Well, I have fire's breath. I might as well use it.
This makes sense. 15-foot cone for you, sir.
All right. So, what was it? 3D.
Can you? Well, I mean, I imagine you're aiming to catch both of these fellows, yeah?
Yes. Knowing that, you know, this guy over here, that's 5 feet. That's 5 feet. This is the 10. Then.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit them both. Perfect. All right, 2 dexterity saving throws, and yes, it is 3 delta 6 fire damage. And we're using Mordai's spell save DC, so that's a 14, which they are both going to fail. Rat-row. Alright, roll your damage, Roscoe.
Alright, here we go.
Well played use of your twin spell there, Mordai. So apparently these fellows have nothing to protect them from fire damage, as they scream in hideous pain and each take 12 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Anything else for you, Roscoe? They are still alive.
Well, I am going to disengage. Well, actually, no. I can run away because I am 10 feet away from him instead of 5 feet.
Since apparently there was some details forgotten, I will make mention that these each are wielding a very strange polearm type weapon with definitely reach. They look to be...
Did I mention I'm going to be disengaging and running away from him?
I think you did mention it as a matter of fact. Ow, my side. Disengage and move, if you please. And Throk will be coming to your turn shortly. Because Roscoe's like,
I'm going to have... And then I'm going to have Nightshade dash.
Nightshade cannot dash because Nightshade disengaged.
Oh.
Side note,
well, fine then.
One other very good reason.
Right here.
One very good reason as to why you should definitely have disengaged is because you were also being pestered by a swarm of crows. Crows, ravens, one or the other.
Really?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, I did not see them.
True. All right. So that was Roscoe's.
So small.
I mean, they are small creatures. Roscoe, that was your action and movement with Nightshade. So we shall move on to Crow, Nightshade, and Ghost, who are all in control. Throk, you see a gout of flame over there in the darkness, followed by your big brother going, "Yikes!" They got scary big weapons! As he comes rushing up on Nightshade. Throk, what would you like to do? You are currently enraged.
I want to go down and have some fun.
This makes sense. And you are currently enraged.
Am I currently raging?
You are currently raging, hence the lightning bolt on your character.
Oh, yes, that's right.
You also have already frenzied, so when your rage ends, you will take one level of exhaustion.
Oh, well.
And these are small creatures that are not mounted. These are smaller creatures than your mount, and they are not mounted, so you have advantage on attacking them, sir. Not using reckless attack. Aha, indeed. Go for it.
Battle axe. Swing!
Oh my goodness. That's going to kill him. There's no doubt. 11 slashing, 2 rage, total 13, and the orc's head goes flying. Straight up into the air in a shower of green orcish blood. Anything else for you, sir?
War paint!
Do you ride Crow right through the shower of blood?
Yes.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as Throk. If you succeed, you're going to get yourself covered in paint. You'll be able to, with an interaction, just kind of like scrawl it across your skin for war paint. I forget this.
Roll at normal.
Yeah, I see that. Does Bless affect saving throws? I think it does.
I don't remember.
Marcus?
Sorry?
Does Bless affect saving throws?
Yes.
Then, alright.
Oh.
The 13 stands. Throk, you cover yourself in the orc's blood. You'll be able to use an interaction on this turn to scrawl about yourself for war paint.
Arrgh!
Alright, and would you like to attack?
Splatter again!
Alright, let's see if you can pull it off. Advantage on the attack roll, go! There's the advantage. There's the death. That is 6 slashing, 2 rage, total 8. You catch him with the backhand's upswing, and there's a hideous crack as his skull shatters, and he is dead. You can still use bonus.
Good time.
Indeed, you can still use the bonus action to attack if you want against this swarm of ravens.
Bonus attack.
Still with advantage. Uh, 17 plus 1 is 18. That is definitely going to hit. 6 slashing, 2 rage, total 8. However, your axe is not magical. These ravens are flying in a frenzied pack. They're very difficult to hit. You do hit them a little bit. It's not quite as powerfully as you would have wished to. That is going to be that much. Anything else for you, Throk? Wait for Roscoe to set them up and Throk to spike them. In the case of that second orc's head, literally.
This is fun!
Throk's covered in orc blood that he's going to use for war paint. This is a good day! The most cheerful rage I've ever seen.
The cheerful rage. And that's gonna be it.
Alright. In that case, thank you, Throk. We move back up to Tanner, who finds himself in a bit of a mix of a situation. I'm going to... I gotta measure. I'm still on cone. That's okay, it's a 10-foot distance. I'm going to stab at the orc over there with my lance. He is mounted on that owl/bear thing, so I will not gain advantage. Lance. Lance is here. Don't tell me I critically hit him. I hit him with the lance, and I critically hit him. That's 8 plus 12. I deal him 20 points of damage. He is very, very hurt.
Boom.
Apparently, I wanted to land that hit, and that hit I landed very effectively. So that is going to deal him a total of 20 points of damage, and he's now at -15. I stab him so hard he flies back off the owl slash bear or bear slash owl's back, and he is quite dead. With my extra attack, I'm going to spin long step around and bring my war shield around to make an improvised weapon attack against the ogre right next to me, because I can't get advantage with my lance. Or rather, if I attacked with my lance, it would be a disadvantage. He has not enough. I hit him with 19 for 10 slashing damage. Given our relative heights, especially since he's trotting through the water and I'm on the shore / on the water, I slash open his throat. The ogre tumbles, falling beneath the waves with a heavy splash. And finally, I'm going to... that's actually it for Tanner. So Krim is going to stab at the ravens swarming him with his beak with advantage, because I'm within 5 feet of the ravens. Okay, so advantage means he gets a crit, so that's going to be 13 points of damage. Ouch. These creatures are very small and flying very quickly. Okay, so there's the creature. 13 becomes 7, rounding up. And since Krim is still locked in fierce battle there, I'm going to maintain my position right there with Krim. Alright. Mount is controlled. So Marcus! The ogre has fallen in a gout of blood spraying from its arterial violence from its neck beneath the murky, dark waters. What would you like to do, sir? I can just pull the Throk, actually.
I'm going to pull here.
Attack, kill. Attack, kill.
I believe this, even at range, I'll still get advantage on these crows, right?
Yes, because they are smaller than your mount, and they are not mounted.
Oh, I was thinking about the flanking, but yeah, okay.
Also with flanking.
And I am going to attack them.
This makes sense. You have advantage. Swing away with your... Wait, no, wait. You're using your glaive, right?
Yes.
Okay. For a second, I could not remember if you were using shield and spear or if you were using glaive, so thank you. Go ahead. Well, I believe... Did we each just crit in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I want these things gone.
Oh dear.
I want them very, very gone.
Oh dear.
Let me check something. Let me just double check something good. You can spend 1 plus up to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon damage, the extra damage to the end of the Can I wait to see how my current damage does before I add a smite, or do I need to choose one not to add a smite before the damage takes effect?
I am of the opinion that you need to choose before the damage takes effect.
I smite.
Smite away, good sir. Keeping in mind that since you just landed a critical hit, we're going to do your roll and add the maximum value for a brutal critical. Are you doing a first level smite? That would be a yes.
Yeah, of course that's
Okay, so you rolled a 3 and a 2, so that's 5. And each one's maximum value is 8, so that's going to be 5 plus 16. Plus the 15 from your critical hits glaive. So I believe that's going to be around 36 points of damage.
Yeah, these things did have resistance, right? So that was a giant one.
Effectively, yes, they have. They. Let me rephrase. Effectively, they had resistance. Past tense, because the remaining bodies of these ravens are falling in pieces to the ground in a shower of their own blood-soaked feathers. That swarm has been reduced to negative 27 hit points. I believe this is what we used to refer to as overkill.
Nope, okay, that was a waste. I shouldn't have spreaded.
On the other hand, well struck.
Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
Okay, so was your first attack, sir?
Finish that off. Say, Tanner, help me finish this orc down here. As I come down here and start attacking the... Well, I'm actually going to attack the mountain he's riding first.
Okay.
But I'm still going to call for Tanner to work with him.
That is fair. Obviously, Tanner will have to wait until his turn to do so. Because there's a lot of things happening, do me a favor and please remind me when you come to Tanner's turn.
Yeah.
Thank you. In the meantime, you can attack him at normal because he is riding. For a second there I thought, wait, is that another crit? No, that is Bless. Coming in at maximum value. Okay, so this orc here is carrying a lance and a shield. Had it been your attack roll alone, you might have just barely hit, but with Bless, that is a solid hit of 14 slashing damage.
Right.
And the orc's chest falls into the water on one side, his legs fall into the water on the other side, and his head lands on the rump of the bear mount thing. The orc is very dead.
I mean, I was actually swinging for the mount, but I'll take it.
Oh, you're right. You did say the mount. I'm sorry.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
No.
And I'm still going to, you know.
No. We'll finish. We'll do this correct. We'll do this correct. But that is going to be. Let me check the bear creatures. Okay, so 15 plus 4 is 19 to hit. That definitely hits for 14 slashing. There we go. That's correct. And you still have your polearm. Ow! Polearm mastery feat for your bonus action attack. I don't know why I thought you said orc. I know you said bear mount. So my bad.
Yeah. Wait, wrong button. Wrong button.
Noted. I shall ignore that third glaive roll. That's okay. It wouldn't have hit anything anyways.
Okay, that one.
The 25 plus 1 becomes 26 to hit is definitely going to hit. Cracking against the jawbone of the orc, possibly dislocating his jaw, and he kind of glares at you with hate-filled eyes, going, I'm going to eat you! Anything else for you, Marcus?
No.
Alright. Are you going to stay where
I'll
you're...
move in just a little bit here, because I'm calling for Tanner to come and help me. Yes.
Noted. Alright, long step is controlled. So, we shall move down to this swarm of ravens that is now right next to you, Throk. Squawking and shrieking in fury and pain, they're going to swarm around you, sir, and start attacking you.
Oh. I wanted them to flee.
However, because you've dealt them so much damage, they're going to use this attack option. Because there's significantly fewer of them remaining. I get an 18 to hit you, sir.
Oh, but I'm also raging.
Correct. So that 5 piercing damage is going to become 2 piercing damage, as rage will reduce it by half.
Ha 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 ha. Temporary hit points down to 6.
You barely even been scratched. You're so tough. Returning back up to the other half of the battle, we go now to the swarm of rats, who are swimming and thus very slow. They are determined to gnaw upon flesh of some sort, eventually when they can get to it. You know what? They're gonna go this way. To here, taking the dash action. Okay, so there's one remaining orc, and that is the one that you're facing, Marcus. You know what? He's gonna stab at you with his lance.
For now.
Indeed. Let's see how he does. Well, he gets a dirty 20 to hit. Your armor class, sir, is 20, so he is
20.
going to hit you. So you're going to take 9 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw to maintain Bless. Fortunately, you will be benefiting from Bless and your aura, your aura of protection.
Yeah,
correct. Aura of protection plus Bless. You rolled max on Bless, so it's 11 and 7, so you get a total of 18. You definitely maintain concentration. He is, thank you, now going to have his bear mount thing disengage. And start swimming away. Double checking on the movement speed here. Goes swimming. Correct, I was right. Yay! Yay me! Alright, this one? This one is controlled. This bear creature, however, is no longer controlled. And it's gonna go after Longstep. Stabbing with its beak-like mouth. Longstep's armor class is 18, so that attack is going to hit. Tanner is going to use mounted combatant feat to force that attack to go against Tanner, and Tanner's armor class is not 18, it's 20. So haha, the owlbear's beak misses. So then it comes at Longstep with its claws. Getting a 19, which would also hit. I need to check, does mounted combatant require your reaction? You can force an attack targeted at your mounted target. No, it does not. Okay, so I'm going to force that other attack to also attack me. Now, if I did not have defensive fighting style, this attack would hit me. I have defensive fighting style, so this attack does not hit me. Yay! Tanner's armor is standing him in good stead. Shrink character sheet. Okay. Moving right along to this other ogre down here trotting through the water near you and Roscoe. Throk. This ogre is not carrying the typical tree trunk club. He is carrying an enormous greatsword. Sized to him. Double checking movement. There we go. Too far. It's gonna go to here. Roscoe, this enormous ogre is drawing near to you, and he pulls from his back what to you I'm sure must look like a terrifying tree. It is in fact a javelin that he's going to throw at you.
Oh my.
I get a 25 to hit Roscoe?
Shield!
Oh wait! Oh no!
Wrong character.
You're going to take 10 piercing damage from the sheer force of this enormous javelin, sir.
Oh my gosh.
How you doing on hit points there?
I'm at 25 right now. My goodness.
Yeah, these guys hit pretty hard when they eventually hit.
Yeah.
All right. Back up to the north are the feline creatures. One of which is swimming, the other of which is not. The one that is not is going to attack Tanner. Without moving any closer, the writhing tentacles on his back suddenly lash forward at Tanner. 1 and 2. Getting a 12, which misses, and a 22, which hits. So Tanner's like, uh-oh, shield. He just deflected 2 attacks, sees a third coming, blocks it. Ha-ha! Wham! Ow! My leg! I've been hit in my leg, and it hurts! Alright, so that is 8 bludgeoning and 5 pure. Ow! 13 damage to Tanner, who is not concentrating. Except on how much that hurt. Okay. The other beastie is going to swim forward. Let's see. How close? Okay. Swim forward again. I believe this will trigger your polearm master feat, Marcus.
Yes.
Okay.
10 foot reach.
You may attack. However, because this creature seems to be in 2 different places at once, you have disadvantage on the attack roll. What is happening? It's like someone's falling over.
I don't know what you're listening to.
I thought I was listening to YouTube. Marcus, did you hear me?
You know what? I think I'm just gonna wait a moment.
All right, then it's going to attack. If you want to wait, you can. I will warn you that if you're going to wait, then you're not going to get to use it after I start rolling attack rolls.
Just to check, which way is this spider kind of like walking it? No, obviously it's not its turn, but which way is it moving?
It is swimming in your general direction or towards Mordai. I mean, you guys are kind of in a line.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait.
All right. Attack 1 against Ghost. If I can hit the button, that would help. I get a 12. I think that misses Ghost. What is
That's
Ghost?
the water, sir.
It slaps the water. So now it will attack Marcus. I almost said Tanner.
I deflect.
Wow.
Swing my glaive in a circle, knocking him aside.
Slap and slap and slap. There's just a bunch of slapping happening over there. This fellow in the boat, thank you. This fellow in the boat, Mordai, that you've just warned to, stay in place. We'll get them out of here when we can. He yells to his 2 companions, "Up torches! Up torches, you fools!" And they are each of them going to light the torch with their action. Right? I'm sorry?
I want to ask him what the torches do, but I probably need to wait.
Well, it's not your turn, so yes, you need to wait.
Wait.
And let's turn this to this color. Save. Brilliantness. Lots of light.
Follow.
Wait, what?
At first I said wait, and then I said follow.
Ah. There we go. They've all lit torches. And then they brace themselves into the base of this boat. The giant spider, this is the dark-haired spider, is going to continue swimming forward. To here. I believe that puts it in range of your glaive. Would you like to use your
that I
reaction?
want to swing it.
Okay. You attack it at normal because it is the same size as your mount. Well, ouch. You split the dark-haired giant spider in twain, and one half starts floating to the south and one half sinks. He is now at -6. -3 to each half. Thank you. And there is a familiar howling sound off to the east through the thick snow, Marcus. The howling that comes from a throat that no longer pushes air through it, or saliva, but apparently does quite well at swallowing down great gobbets of meat. Undead have
this is bad.
arrived. There's a few. So this will be basically their action is dashing in here onto the map. There's a few.
Tanner, we need to finish these quickly.
I'm working on it.
There's trouble coming.
Tanner's up there surrounded. And he's just like, I'm working on it. Oh goodness. I need to zoom out. Let's see. Yep. Okay. There is a tremendous crashing noise from the north. As something big crushes its way through plants, grubs, shrubs, and other such miscellaneous swamp-like creatures and features. Mordai would know this as a regular denizen of the swamps. Oh, Throk, Roscoe. To the south of your position,
Better not be it.
Throk, Roscoe. To the south of your position, you may recall that Tanner warned that there was something large following the river raft.
Yeah.
Well, that large thing has arrived.
Good.
More meat. So let's see, they're going to... Oh, there we go. Here. And to...
No way!
There. What's the matter, Throk?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Top of the round, Mordai. You have 4 rounds of fire breath left to you. What do you want to do? Panic?
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Marcus, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think
Oh,
real
okay.
quick. Trying to figure out how to work this out.
How to do what we need to do. Mordai, you're familiar enough with the lore of swamps to know that the creatures who are approaching are definitely trolls.
And we all know one person who hates trolls.
Which one?
I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna try to breathe fire breath on this guy from a bit of a distance.
Okay, there
Well-
are... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, there is a major movie role with him in it.
Yes. Excellent reference to Willow. Excuse me. Although my throat seems to be giving out on me. Dexterity save. There we go. Quite rude. Quite rude. They both fail. Roll damage.
Oh, here we go. Hey.
Alright. That is 12 damage. Nice. And that's the cone. Cone. That's linger 60. Yes, I will hold that as hitting the orc and the bear creature it's riding. Again, the damage seems to be sucked partially into the crystal as opposed to just hitting the orc. So here's for the bear creature, and now for the orc. Taking half the damage, he falls burning and dead into the river water.
I want that crystal. I want that crystal. Not yet, but soon.
Anything else for you, Mordai?
Having had Mount Dash, obviously to make all that possible, I'll spend the remaining of my movement.
Very well. Alright, Roscoe, there are 4 rounds left on the fire breath effect that you are enjoying. It is now your turn. What would you like to do? And Throk is coming up soon.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I'm
Only a few
not
things.
exactly sure. I mean, there's just so many to choose right now, and I'm literally contemplating. Should I do this? But then I'm realizing the fact that okay, at first I wanted to go down and meet the trolls and give them a little fire breath,
Sure.
but I don't have dark vision, so therefore I'd be like basically shooting blind.
Because fire breath requires dexterity saving throws, that's not an issue. You're not making attack rolls with it. Further, they're not in full darkness, they're in mist and falling snow. So this is causing light obscuration. You have disadvantage on perception checks, but not attack rolls.
Okay. Alright, thanks for making that clear for me.
You're welcome. I am here to help. And also to sometimes almost kill you. It's a small difference, but significant.
Alright, so that's 35 feet. Whoops. Ended up going backwards a little bit. That's the 35 feet that I wanted.
There you go.
Now I'm within range to make my fire breath attack
True.
on the 2 trolls.
Do you want to stand that close?
I'm getting the feeling I don't want to, but I should be able to.
For example, if you see where I'm drawing the cone from,
Right there?
yeah,
Oh yeah, now I can really definitely hit them.
exactly. I saw you going like point blank range. Like you don't have to do that. You can if you want. All right.
Oh yeah, we can go about 15 feet. That's right.
Yeah. So now they make dexterity saving throws. Both of them. They both get natural ones.
What? Wow.
Roll damage.
Although I could actually roll nat ones on mine, so I'm not holding my breath here.
I'm holding mine. I want to see what
Yes.
happens.
Oh.
Well, you didn't roll ones on all of them. Oh no.
I almost want to re-roll, but I'll take it for what it is.
Permission denied. They are both going to take 6 points of fire damage from that. They howl and roar and scream in mindless fury, their gimlet eyes turning to stare with utter hatred and hunger on you, Roscoe. Anything else for you?
Now now Nightshade only moved about 35 feet.
He has 50
I'm going
feet.
to move now. Yeah, so he can move 50 feet. I am going to now move the rest of that 50 feet, which, what is that? What is 35 minus 50? Or 50 minus 35? It's 15?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And since I didn't have Nightshade disengage at all,
welcome.
he just ran because, yep, there was nobody else there to disengage. I'm going to have him run another 50 feet.
That makes sense, and you're welcome.
Thank you.
Aren't you so glad I mentioned that you didn't have to go point blank with them?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, Nightshade and Ghost are all controlled. Throk, you're confronted by a swarm of very few ravens.
Yeah, very few. I think I'm going to do a little cherry picking.
No, Throk, they're ravens. I forget.
Raving about a lot of bok.
Fair
Here
enough.
we go. Oh my.
Well, that'll be a 26 to hit. That hits. Sorry?
I said that was a green.
Yes, you got maximum roll on your bless roll. 8 slashing, 2 rage, total 10. You cut off the heads of the 2 remaining ravens.
Hard.
That leaves you your extra attack, your frenzy attack, and all of Crow's movement. I love how you and Roscoe are both completely ignoring this ogre that's just wallowing the water trying to get anywhere. Or I sit corrected.
I'm going to hit this guy.
Now you are attacking at normal because he's the same size as your mount.
But I'm raging.
Yep, rage does not confer advantage on attack rolls. That would be reckless, which you'd have to use on your first attack.
Aww.
I know.
Still, I hit.
Or at least you swing. Let's find out if you hit.
Oh.
Well, that's a hit. And then Bless helps out with more of a hit. 6 slashing, 2 rage, a total of 8 damage. Again. Not again. I'm thinking of an earlier roll. There we go. Anything else for your Throk? You still have your frenzy bonuses. Frenzy bonus. Action. There we go. Oh my goodness, that hits. 9 slashing, 2 rage, 11 more damage. You're just cutting off slabs of meat to be barbecued later. That's how I envision it. As blood is now spraying.
Come hither, trolls.
This ogre is badly wounded. Alright, we'll move up to Tanner, who's looking a little confused because the orc that Marcus called on him to help fight is now dead.
If it helps, I can try to clarify kind of what I was trying, or what Marcus was trying to go for.
Well, I will actually go ahead and have Tanner move, because yes, he's looking around. It's like, but the orc's dead. Very well. He is going to have long step disengage, coming down to here. That looks odd. Okay. Gotta zoom in a little bit more. 5'10" to this creature, and 5'10" to this creature. So, that will count as flanking for the purposes of our reach weapons, Marcus. Oh, goodness. I just looked at Tanner's hit points and he is hurt. I'm going to have Prim move thus. And I will attack this creature. What did that sound?
I have no idea.
Oh, nothing.
Okay. So I now gain advantage on attacking this creature, who is heavily wounded. Let's see if I hit him. Lance. Stab! Aw, if I hit, it's only going to be 5 damage. Okay, dirty 20 hits for 5. Noted! That's not bad. Low, but not bad. Ordinarily, attacks on this creature would be at disadvantage, but because we're now flanking, Tanner will stab it with normal. Because advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. With my lance!
Boom.
Getting 18, so that hits, I think. That does indeed hit for 6 piercing damage. And then I will ride just a little bit closer to the bear. So on your turn, Marcus, if you get just like a little bit opposite Tanner, then you'll gain advantage as well on attacking that creature because we're using reach weapons. Prim is going to follow up with his own attack roll at advantage thanks to pack tactics on that bear thing. Ow. Confusing. 24 will definitely hit for 8 piercing damage. Well done, Krim. Keep fighting. And mount is controlled. Marcus! It is your turn, sir. Marcus? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to think a little bit. Can I, with Polearm Master, can I make my bonus action attack before I make my 2 action attacks?
No, much with something like Shield Master or Tavern Brawler feats, that special ability has to come afterwards. The attack action is a prerequisite.
I'll come over here. Maybe that should put me at advantage of lead. And I will make
Yes, I accept.
2 attacks against this guy.
Alright, slash away at normal. The 12 would have been a glancing blow, but Bless turns that into a 15, which definitely hits for, well, 13.
That was me again.
Swing again. Blade coming in hot for 16 to hit, thanks to Bless, giving another 6 slashing damage. Chipping away at the old fella.
And I'm going to ride up to about here.
No, oh.
Here. I'm gonna make my bonus action attack against the bear thing.
Okay, that attack will be at normal. You're not flanking the thing. Not that it matters in the slightest, because that's a 29 to hit for 8 bludgeoning, and you crack open its skull with 8 damage.
And then I'm gonna wheel my ghost around and ride back over here.
Back over... where? Oh, okay.
Here.
Thank you very much.
All back.
Anything else, Marcus?
In this creature. There's 10, 30-ish, 70-ish feet of movement. I'm going to have Ghost take the dodge action.
Alright, please keep in mind that Ghost is dodging for me. That is it from Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. Long step is controlled. The swarm of rats. Rats. Why did... Okay, one screen. Why did it have to be... They are going to duck down into the water. They are swimming all around Longstep's feet, and they are going to bite at him. Once I find their character sheet. They completely missed the horse. Haha. Let's see. Okay. And now, the bear. That is an owl, sort of. It's going to start swimming out after me. So. Oh, nope, a little bit further. And this character sheet, that can go away. It's gonna stab and slash at Longstep. Oh dear. I can't take too many more of these. Unfortunately, I'm going to let Longstep take the 23 to hit for 14. And I will take the 16. Ow, 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 ow. Right. The ogre down in the south, who is now Throk's new dance partner. He spins around with his huge sword, his sword, and he is going to swing at you, Throk.
Okay.
I get an 18 to hit you, sir.
I'm shocked.
Because it hit?
But that was a regular sword, not a magical sword, right?
Correct. Which means Rage is going to reduce that from 10 to 5.
Still one temporary hit point.
Good grief. Moving back
I might
up to
just
the...
need a Scarlet Baby in my next turn.
That is ridiculous. Moving back up to the north, the mean old cats are gonna go. And this one's gonna have to, let's see, 15 here, and that's 25, 35. Gonna have to dash. Get to say here. It cannot attack on this turn, but the other one can. And Marcus, you are within range, so it's going to attack you, sir. With its tentacles! Both attacks at Marcus. You get a 24 and a 19. Thanks to your defensive fighting style, that 19 will miss. But the 24 is going to hit you for 6 bludgeoning and 4 piercing. A total of 10 damage, and I need a constitution saving throw.
Rude.
Very rude. And painful.
Okay, so that was all 10 damage?
Total of 10, yes. That is A-okay. You are maintaining concentration, sir. These 3 are still hunkering down in the boat. They're calling out, "Get him, lads! You can do it! We'd help if we could, but please keep him away from us. Our boat and cargo are fragile!" And Mordai would remember, yes, they do have glass, so they do have a point. Their cargo is fragile, or at least part of it is. Zooming out now. Excuse me. And looking over to the east, see a great number of undead on approach. Let's see how far. Okay, well, not quite far enough. He's gonna go to here. And this fella. Oh, okay. There, and there. Okay, so these four are gonna rush up this way, taking an action to dash eventually. And then the next four there they are. They're gonna dash this way. Howling madly in their crazed need for flesh. Warm, juicy flesh. We move further to the north. And the great big creature up there is right there. There he is. He charges to here and goes splashing to the water. And now in the south, the other two big guys, who are very upset at having been burned, rather understandably for them. And this guy is going to dash, oops, too far, to here. Roscoe, that might look a little worrisome.
I'm standing on the water. He has to swim to me.
And then there's a great big splash from over there. As this troll jumps and lands only a short way into the water. Alright, top of the round. We move back up to Mordai. Mordai, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take mount and come riding in about here and apply a talon sap to Tanner.
Ooh, thank you. Tanner hears you coming and just quickly leans over, opens the mouth. Quick, 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 quick! I'm in great pain. Restore. Oh, wow, that's a lot of ones.
Yeah, that's not. Sorry, I think I pasted half that on your armor. This does not work well.
Thank you. That's somewhat better. That's a total. He's now at a total of 17.
Not as helpful as I wanted that to be.
Ow! Ow! That hurts. Oh, that was hilarious. Thank you. Thank you, Mordai. That does help. You may want to get some distance between you and these creatures. They hit very hard. Anything else for you, Mordai? I'm sorry?
Just my thing real quick.
Ah. Very good. Thank you, Mordai.
Take the dash.
Thank you, Mordai. All right, we move back to Roscoe. Roscoe, what you got?
Well, I'm thinking, we have what, 2 more rounds of the Dragon's Breath?
I believe so. You're currently in a round.
I wanna
Checking.
wanna get as much use of it as possible, so I'm going to move. I believe 35 feet would give me plenty of space to use Fire Breath on the Ogre and still not hit Throk with it.
Okay, so just as a quick aside, we are in round 7, so this will be one of your 3 remaining uses.
Yep.
So there you go. That will avoid hitting either Throk or Crow.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, dexterity saving throw for the Ogre. That's a fail. Roll fire damage.
Wow, this has been great so far. So, let's make sure that this gets above a 6.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my.
Well, that is above
Barely.
a 6.
Above a 6.
And the dull green glowing crystal seems to suck in some of the magical firepower, so it steals some of the essence of the pain, and that ogre is only going to take 4 instead of 7.
Okay.
Anything else for you, Roscoe?
Yes.
Very good. What would that be, sir?
I'm going to move a little bit closer so then I'm flanking.
Doish.
Because I know my little brother is up next.
Indeed. And will that be all for you, sir?
That will be all.
Very well. Crow, Nightshade, Ghost, are controlled. Throk. It is your turn. And yes, you are now flanking with your big brother who is littler than you. You have advantage on your attack rolls. Swing away.
And here we go.
Don't roll nat 1. That is not a nat 1. This is a very happy enraged orc who just got his racial feature of extra damage. So that is going to be so much damage. That's a total of 22. 16 for the crit, 4 slashing. That's 20 plus 2 rage. So, you've cleaved a hole into this ogre's chest, right through his heart. The ogre dies. Kerspoosh. Anything else for you, sir?
And now I trot all the way over to the troll.
Nice. Attacking now at normal.
Because he's about the same size as me.
Well, your mount, but yes.
But I still swing at him.
You swing at him. 17 plus 1 is 18. That will hit for 5 slashing, 2 rage, total of 7 damage. Oh yeah.
Nice.
That hits. And you still have frenzy. Do you remember in what round you activated rage, sir? Or oops, I'll have to edit that out later. Twice, 3 times now. Do you remember when you activated not rage, frenzy, sir? Not frenzy. I'm
don't.
so sorry. Let me check. You activated rage on the 3rd round, so that means you have until round 13.
And you said it's only the 7th round?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action!
Frenzy away. 23 plus 3 is 6 to hit. 26. 26 to hit. That'll hit. 4, slashing, 2, rage, 6 more damage. Anything else for you, sir?
Well, I can try running away.
You can.
That's just gonna leave him with an attack of opportunity.
Unless you have Crow disengage.
Oh, disengage. Now,
Oh.
let's see. I only move, what, about 35 feet.
If you click on your token and hit X, it'll show you how far you moved. 35 feet.
That's right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, 90 minus 35, that's what? I have another 50 feet? Or... I can't do math past 8 o'clock anyway, so...
Crow has a base movement speed of 90, and you moved 35, so you have 55 feet remaining.
Yeah, I've got 55 feet. I was almost correct on that. So yeah,
No.
disengage and moving.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and grenades.
Yeah.
Granados.
Actually, I'm going to move right about here. Because if this guy feels like he's going to come over here and attack my brother Roscoe, I will be really close by to attack him.
Makes sense. Alright, thank you, Throk. Tanner.
You're welcome.
Tanner is still really badly hurt, despite everything Mordai did to help. Thank you, Mordai. Tanner is, I'm sorry to say, going to have to drop his lance and use his interaction to pull. Wait, does he have anything that he can use? I have Talon Staff. Okay, I just have Talon Staffs. Nope. Well, that's a little better. He regains 13 hit points. 13. He is going to have long step disengage. Make sure I grab these right tokens here. Leaving his lance behind, floating in the water. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Yes.
Excellent. And
Can
with
you
my,
hear us?
Well, now I can.
Punch me.
I'm going to use my bonus action and my final exhalation of fire breath to target the swarm of rats. Not swarm. I'm going to target the swimming bear. Alright. Fire breath fully expended. That, I believe, is a dexterity save. Which I will double check in uno momento. M-N-O-P. Here we go. Fire breath, yes. Dexterity saving throw from the bear. Great big mean old bear. That is a success. So the bear is still going to take fire damage, but it's going to be halved. 4 delta 6. That's going to be 10 points of damage to the bear instead of 20. Darn it. And I'm gonna send Krim in against the rats. Rats. Not gaining any advantage on the attack roll because there's no enemy of the rats within 5 feet, so let's go. Get him, Birdie! Well, yes, that'll hit. 25 to hit with 9 piercing damage. There they are. That's going to be 5 because of their resistance. Let's see. I need options. I've only gone 15 feet. I'm gonna go 15 plus 40 is 35. No, 40, sorry, 15, 40, 55. 60. I'm gonna call Krim back to me. He's only gone 15 feet out of his 60. So that leaves him 45 feet remaining. That will trigger an attack of opportunity from the rats. So good luck, Krim. Attack of opportunity. Actually, what's their health? Their hit points. Oh, what do you know? Okay, double checking. Okay. They are reduced to half strength, that swarm of rats. And a 15 is going to hit Krim, dealing him 4 piercing damage. Ouch, poor bird. Alright. That is it for Tanner and Krim. Mount is controlled. We move now to Marcus.
Alrighty. I'm gonna come in here a little bit. Trying to keep my distance, but also attacking this guy.
Alright, you are attacking at disadvantage, sir. Just so you are aware.
I shall swing at him nonetheless.
Swing at
Sorry,
him, you
that's
shall.
not great.
11 would have been a miss. However, Bless has come in, giving you a +2 to your attack, so that 11 becomes 13 and is a hit for 12 slashing damage.
Woohoo! I aim precisely at that same location. Hopefully.
That makes sense. Uh, 13 plus 4 is 17, and that's gonna hit for 5 slashing damage. Bring Polearm Masters. I can get there with words. Polearm Masters bonus action, butt of the weapon to a hit. 12 plus 3 with plus is 15 to hit for 5 bludgeoning damage. That is a hit. And I'm making a quick note over here. Sorry. Tanner's lance floating in the water. Alright, and then 5 more damage to that guy. Excellent turn, Marcus. Anything else for you, sir?
I'm going to pull back some,
Okay.
and
That will trigger an attack of opportunity, sir.
really?
Did you have Ghost disengage?
I was about 10 feet away, or 5 feet away. Basically
Yes.
10 feet.
They have that range.
I will have ghost disengage.
Aha! Therefore, no attacks of opportunity, which would have come from both of them, by the way. Anything else for you, Marcus?
So well done. I'm going to try and... Well, no, I don't think I'm going to try to talk to all animals. I'm going to say if we can bring them all together, maybe we can hit them as a group.
I don't think that will be a problem. Anything else, Marcus? Sorry?
No, that'll be at the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, long step is controlled. The rats make their swim. Crim is too far up for them to reach Crim. That's too far. Wait, you're gonna dash? Hang on, what's their movement speed? Okay. They've gone this far. They're gonna dash. 5, 10, there we go. What was that, Marcus?
Nothing, never mind.
Okay. Okay. The swimming bear is going to go around the lance stained with its blood. To here. And it's going to dash. To get to... too far. Here. Then this fella, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna dash to just beneath that tree. It's a very confusing sight, Mordai, to see this thing wavering in seemingly two different places at once.
Look good.
5, 10.
Oh,
Sorry?
I realized something else I should have said earlier.
Oh, okay. What would that be?
If I'm allowed to say it now, I want to try and guide the party towards the depths of the water. Keep them trying to chase us, but in the water so they have to go stuck.
Gotcha. Marcus, this creature has can trigger your attack of opportunity if you so wish, but it would be at disadvantage.
I will take it.
Go for the attack at disadvantage. That'll hit for 8 more damage.
Good job.
Nice. And now it's going to use its action to attack you in turn, Marcus.
Hey.
And both tentacles come slapping in at you, sir. Missing.
I imagine him coming in, like jumping and trying to swipe at me, and I slash his paws instead.
You don't. You slash at his face, which does hurt. His tentacles waver at you, but miss from the pain. The men in the boat cry out, "Wait! Wait, we see something coming! Come back!" Because they can see a grim, giant shape approaching them. They are, for the moment, unwilling to yield their boat and the cargo within. Right. Excuse me. These guys. Huh? To here. And they're gonna dash to there. Marcus, undead incoming.
A little busy.
See this, about 50 feet? Yeah, that's 50 feet. These guys will reach a little better. So that's going to be one more 10, or movement of 10. Look this far. To here. There we go. Alright. Let's see. I need to look something up real quickly. Sorry. Where is it? Pardon me. There we go. So one of those ghouls runs smack into a giant web. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw. He succeeds and is not caught in the web. Alright, so this group has moved how far? 20. They're gonna dash to here. Alright. There's a bunch of undead on the way. And they're almost here. To the north. The troll. The troll. Which has a movement speed of... The troll is trolling. Womp womp. He's gonna start swimming down. Let's see where he can get to there. Alright, the troll's in the south. They have not been burned recently. So, Throk, you can see that their wounds are starting to close up. What's going on here? Oh, that's why. I overfilled this guy. There we go. Howling with rage, this guy's going to come right on over here and say hello to little fire-breathing Roscoe with his claws. Actually, you know what he's gonna...
Please be dumbfound.
He's gonna try with his bite first. Please be what?
Nope.
Sorry?
I get a please be dumbfound. Please be dumbfound.
I get a 17 to bite you, sir.
That's gonna bite.
Alright, that's gonna be 6 piercing damage to Roscoe.
I'm at a 19.
Dun 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 dun. And now he's gonna claw at you.
Oh, please. Oh, yes, he misses.
While he's snacking on the bit of flesh that he just ripped out of you, he's going to attack you one more time with his claw. Getting a nat 1.
Wow. Still recovering from that burn, huh?
Actually, I think at this point you're the one recovering from the burn. The burn of flesh being removed. 15.
Womp womp.
Oh, excuse me. He's going to come up here and then jump 15. Let's see, he's gonna move to here. 15, 20. He's gonna jump 20 feet with a dash. Come on. There we go, 20 feet. He jumps into the water 20 feet from shore and starts swimming a little bit closer, and that's as far as he can get. Alright, top of the round. 2 rounds left on Dragon's Breath. Mordai. Oh, Dragon's Breath and Bless. Mordai, what would you like to do, sir?
I want to be gone, frankly.
Tanner looks over at you. I thought you liked burning things. I just realized I completely forgot to spend my talent sap, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. What you got?
I'm gonna have mount disengage.
Okay. That water walk spell, Roscoe, very good call.
Yeah.
Very good call.
I'm really glad I picked that one before we even got to this map.
Excellent timing.
Yeah, I think it really came in handy.
Yeah, the maneuvering options with water walk, especially with the mounts in this map, wow, what a good call.
Yeah.
Mordai, what you got?
Working on it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna have mount disengage. I'm gonna blast my fire breath here. Trying to hit these 2.
Okay. That's dexterity saves for them both.
Does
Correct. So fire breath at will breath. Exhalation. Wow. That is quite a bit of damage. However, again, it's really hard to tell exactly where they are, and as a result, your breath is only half as effective. So it's going to be this one to here, and this one to. Here we go. There. Whoa! What just happened? There we go. Now I can hit the health. There we go. All right, Mordai. Anything else you got left?
I am going to say, lure them into the water. They're slower there, and you'll have the advantage. As I run away, basically.
That's what Mordai is saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to come running out this way. I think I still another 50 odd feet of movement. And I'm going to try and help the people on the raft.
Fair.
Well, but
Right.
I do say something to that effect as far as I'll help the river people.
Noted. All right. Thank you, Mordai. Roscoe. What would you like to do, sir?
Okay.
You've been rather badly
All right,
hurt.
so Roscoe has got a bit of a plan, but he yells out to Throk as he disengages the troll. Throk, we need to get back to the group. So then,
Throk's
as he
cool.
disengages, he's only going to be able to go about 50 feet.
Yep.
That's still good, because he's still within range. He notices that Long Step is hurt really bad.
Oh yeah. Long sub
So
Tanner.
what he says... So he uses Healing Word.
Hey. What spell slot are you using?
I'm using a level 2 spell slot.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, so that's going to be 2 Delta 4 plus your Wisdom modifier.
4 plus, I believe my Wisdom modifier is 3.
I believe you are correct.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
Very good.
2 Delta 4 plus 3.
With your bonus action.
Use this. I need a Delta 4. 2 plus 3. Alright, so he's gonna heal about 9 points.
9 points to long step. Long step, I presume, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. The horse is looking significantly better. Long step,
Alright.
long step prances a little bit, tosses his head, like, okay, I can keep fighting.
Now, I need to heal myself with my own action.
Correct. You will not be able to cast a leveled spell with your action, but you do have other options.
Oh. Well, no, I'm going to use one of my Hacking Leaf brews. That's going to
Perfecto.
give me the best chance of healing.
That is true.
So, 16 left, and it's 8d4 plus 8. So,
I always-
go into my dice puller.
I always forget to ask. Does
8
Roscoe
d4.
have his shield equipped?
I do, but I'm only at... Oh, no, wait a second. I may not. Do I not even have my shield equipped? No, because I was using my sling as a weapon.
You can't, since you don't have extra attack, you can have your sling and your shield going at the same time.
Oh, well.
Now you know.
Now I know. But, oh, well. I wanted to make things a little more...
Fair
Anyway.
enough.
8d4 plus 8. Here we go for healing myself.
Yay. Well,
Ooh,
that'll
nice.
help.
6.
You're feeling very robust all of a sudden.
Well, I want to be the group's healer, so
Yeah, you kind
might
of
as
need to
well
stay on your
practice.
feet. Practice on yourself to heal the rest of the party. All right, thank you, Roscoe. That was all of Nightshade's movement, Nightshade's action, your bonus action. Whew, good job.
I am now full health.
You know, you may want to consider equipping your shield on your next turn, baby.
And maybe eating a garlic bean.
You have to choose between the two because they're both in action. Crow, Nightshade, Ghost,
I know.
all controlled. Fair enough. Throk! You're having so much fun down here.
I wish I had some type of fire. But,
Womp
oh well. I'll just have to have some fun with... Oh, eeny, meeny, miny... Oh wait, that's right. They want me to come up here.
They want... Eeny, meeny, miny... Oh, right. They want me to go. Ba-dum-bum.
But I want to keep my rage, at least for a little bit.
Fair.
But... Oh wait! I see little things over there. No, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't want to go all the way there just yet. I don't know why that moved.
May
Where did
I...
you go? No, you were right here.
May I make a suggestion?
Why?
Throk.
What?
You could go up and attack the troll. You could use Reckless to gain advantage on all 3 attacks, then have Crow disengage and move a goodly distance away for a round.
I could, but I saw those little tiny white things in the distance, and I want to know what they are.
These white things?
Yeah, those little tiny things that look like they're
Ah.
flaring about. So I really want to go see what they are first.
That's fair.
So I'm going to gallop away.
Goodbye, troll. Throk just suddenly leaves. Bye-bye.
And then I see, oh my goodness, what are these really weird things?
You
I don't
actually
think
do
I've
know
ever
these...
seen them before.
Quick question for you, Throk. Do you have Crow disengage?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I not mention that before?
Nope, you did not. So that means
Oh,
this
I'm
troll...
sorry. I wanted to disengage because I didn't want to get attacked by the troll.
Very true. You know these creatures, actually. We've fought them before. These are ravenous ghouls. A small pack of them.
Oh. Well, they are smaller than me in my mount, right?
Indeed, and they are not mounted. So mounted command
Oh.
give you advantage.
Hee! Swing with my axe.
Well, that's a crit.
Oh my.
Another crit. 15.
This is my second crit.
I know. 15 plus 8 is 23. Plus 2 is 25. You come up riding up with such fury out of the darkness and mist across the water. Your axe comes swinging in an underhanded chop and splits the torso, neck, and head of this rotting undead ghoul in two. Oddly enough, its legs are still connected to the rest of it, so it's basically running around with just its top half flopping into 2 different halves. And then it flops over dead. There you go.
Yeah.
So now you're in a bit of a quandary, sir. If you want to attack, you'll have to dismount or switch to a thrown weapon.
Dismount.
Alright, that takes half of your movement, and you no longer gain the benefits of mounted combatant.
But I still attack.
You still attack! Oh, excuse me.
At normal,
sir.
right?
Yeah, yes, at normal.
But I still attack.
Let's see if you can hit. You're still getting the benefits of less, and yes, that hits for 9 plus 2 is 11 damage. You cut off its left arm. Or maybe its left arm just kind of fell off. You're not entirely sure. Bonus action frenzy, bring it!
Yay!
Throk is on a roll over there. 25 to hit, 10 slashing, 2 rage, total 12. You cut down this second ghoul in 2 chops of your vicious battle axe. Your face still painted in orc blood war paint.
War paint!
Very well done, sir.
This is
anything
also
else?
known as a killing spree.
Indeed it is. Anything else you want to do with your turn? You still have, let's see, that cost you 20, 25. You still have 15 feet of movement left.
I'll wait until my next turn to remount Crow.
Noted. Thank you, Throk. Tanner. I have a few things I can use, but seeing as how there's trolls, I would rather wait on those. I'm going
gonna
to need
need
my
a little
lance.
help down here.
Oh, right. I will eventually need my lance back. And then I'm going to wheel long step around. And I'm going to charge on down to... Actually, hold on. Yeah, I can't do that yet. So I'm going to charge on down to here. That is 50 feet movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That is within range. Tanner is going to reach into his belt and pull out a flask. With his interaction. Flush. 3 and 4, 7. Ah, nuts. Wait, nope. Darn. I was hoping I had a point of inspiration, but I don't. I'm gonna say the flask lands in the water, but since it is water, it's not gonna break open. So Tanner, let's see. I've only gone 50 feet. Right. Move that over here. Oh my goodness. Now I'm having technical difficulties.
Your horse left you.
Keep grabbing the words. Move over. There we go. Alright. So I've ridden down 50 feet. I'm going to 50 and 20. So I'm at 70 feet. And now I'm going to attack it with my war shield. Well, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I'm missing all my attacks. This is so rude. Grapple. Is grapple a good idea? Grapple is not a good idea with a troll. So I'm going to now have long step disengage. I missed both my attack rolls. I'm so disappointed. So that was 70 feet, so I have 20 feet remaining. I suggest you ride fast, Roscoe. And I'm going to whistle sharply, and I'm going to send Krim around that big bear, because that big bear hurts, to attack the swarm of rats. Come on, Krim, you can do this. Hit hard, Krim, because I missed both my attacks. Okay, 25 hits.
That is a hard hit.
Yeah. That's still only going to do 4 points of damage. And then Krim will... see, he's moved... how far? 15 feet. Out of 60. It is 45 feet. He is going to fly away, triggering another attack of opportunity on the very weakened rats. But this time they missed. Wahaha!
Hmm. Nice.
That's too far. There we go. Alright, that was Tanner and Crim's turn. Really should have gone for my lance instead of going for the fancy flask deploy, but oh well. Mount is controlled. Marcus, it is your turn, sir.
Let's see here. I'm going to right up here. No, here. And yeah, that can be someone. I'm gonna take this guy.
Okay, you are attacking at disadvantage, sir. Go for the attack. Well, that'll hit for 5 slashing damage.
Again. Oh,
Natural 1 means total miss. So sorry. Followed up by a 24 to hit for another 5. Well done, sir. Anything else for you, Marcus?
I'm going to growl in disappointment.
Right there with
Not
Tanner.
as effective as I wanted. And I'm going to retreat into the deep water. No, I want to retreat a bit.
Okay. Tanner is very much missing his lance. Anything else, Marcus?
I'll have Ghost take the dodge action.
Alright. Long step is controlled. The swarm. And only get to here with the dash. Trying really hard to catch up. To here, it's 40, and then dashing. Throk. There's something really big moving up on the other side of that tree. This guy.
Don't like me. God.
35 feet. 5, 10. It's going to hop to the water and attack you, Mordai.
Rounding.
Crit.
Why are you coming this way?
I get
Wow.
a 21 and a crit. I think you can protect yourself from 21. See 17 and 5.
Yeah.
That becomes 22. You can protect yourself from the 21, which I recommend. Ironically enough, the 21 to hit will deal you more damage than the crit will.
Yeah.
Would you like to cast shield?
Pretty sure.
Can you imagine Mordai? No! Spend your spell slot, and then you're going to take 8, 9, 11 points of damage from the crit. And I need a Constitution saving throw to keep Fire Breath, or Dragon's Breath going. You are fine. I'm sorry, what was that?
That helped.
Indeed.
I said that'll be charge foul.
Right. This creature is gonna dash. down to here. These guys are, let's see, they're going to, torches lit and torches placed in the sconces, they're going to grab hold of their oars and back water away from that troll up there.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I
ooh.
meant to say something.
And that would be,
Does Mordai have any idea how heavy this chain is?
how heavy it is? No. It is a rather thick chain designed to block boat travel, though. So, thick, I don't know what you intend to think or ask about it.
I was thinking about levitating it. And also, actually, these guys are already doing what I meant to ask them to do and forgot about it, so...
So the problem with levitating them is not necessarily their weight, so much as the fact that the chains are staked to the ground here and here. Here. What? There it goes. So there's a limit on how high. Sorry?
They must have raised or lowered somehow.
Well, they were under the water and then they were pulled up. This is what happened last time.
Okay, and then they like, okay, never mind. I'll just wait until my turn.
Okay. We move to the undead, who see fresh meat. This guy's gonna come rushing up to you, Throk.
Go away.
He stares at you with bloodshot eyes, mold and rotten flesh dropping off his arms, skull, and cheeks. He spreads his mouth open wide, showing fangs and a long, wriggling tongue. And he howls out, "Meat!"
First date, no tongue.
Nobody has any idea what Throk's saying. I get a 15 with his claws.
No.
Alright.
I'm out of 17, so no.
Fair enough. Alright, so this ghoul here is going to come up and is going to attack Crow. This ghoul is attacking Crow. Claw attack at Crow. I get a 16 to hit Crow.
18.
And you can use your Sentinel feat, by the way.
Oh.
As far as reactions that you can use when someone attacks an allied creature of yours within 5 feet of you.
I can.
Would you like to use it, sir?
Whack.
With Bless, that is a 16 to hit. 5 slashing, 2 rage, total 7 damage. And this other ghoul is going to attack your horse with its claws. Getting a 21 to hit, and I need Crow to give me a Constitution saving throw. As Crow's also going to take 5 slashing damage. Why at advantage?
What? Oh, it shouldn't be.
There. First result.
Should have been on normal.
That's okay. We'll go with the first result, which is our normal house rule. And either result would have succeeded, so Crow is not paralyzed. That's good news.
But it still takes half? Or...
No, it still takes 5. I already adjusted his health.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. No, the Constitution saving throw is to resist being poisoned by the claws of this creature.
Ah.
these guys are gonna go here and then dash. Too far. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. One more. Back. There. Alright, the trolls. And Throk, you and Crow are about to have a lot of company.
I see.
And then there's this troll all the way to the north who's still trying to get caught up with everyone. Wait for me! I'm hungry too! Alright, the trolls in the south. One of whom is rather amused that Tanner just threw and missed and then swung and missed. And yeah, the troll is highly amused by this epic failure. He's going to grab up the flask that fell in the water. And he's going to huck it at Tanner.
Oh no.
The strength modifier, where is? Oh, there it is. +4.
What did you pick up?
A flask that I threw at him and missed. So that's an 8, which is going to miss. This is a not homebrewed. This is a spur of the moment type thing. I'm going to have Tanner spend his reaction and try to catch. You know what? Technically, I can't do that. I don't have the magic item or the features that would allow for that. Alright, fine. It lands in the water near me. Same as what happens when the troll tried to attack me. When I tried to attack the troll with it. And then it's going to pursue me. And only go that far. I'm really missing my lance right now. Here comes the troll.
Charge!
There we go. Okay, top of the round. Whew. Alright. Mordai. What would you like to do? Oh, and we are in round 9. I think, or round 10. We're in round 9. What was that?
They said scream.
Scream.
Anthem was not supposed to call it. This was not expected. Otherwise, I'm going to look at both the raft.
Yeah.
And the. Well, I'm going to start by looking at the raft and see if I have any rough idea how heavy it is. Whether it's like heavier than 500 pounds or not.
Oh yes. It's not just the raft itself, it's also the contents of the raft that you're dealing with. And some of that is iron.
What about the chain down here?
As mentioned, the chain is not likely to be 500 pounds or more, but it is fixed to the ground at 2 different points. So you could try to levitate the chain. You could try to levitate the chain, but to try and force it against the restraints, I'm going to be calling for checks to be made. Basically, you'd be contesting them. Alternatively, you can unanchor the stakes, or at least one of them. Further alternatively, you can try and levitate one of the creatures. Alternatively.
I'll wait on that for a moment. More accurately, because I would only need to maybe get this thing up about 6 or 10 feet. It doesn't need to get very high, I wouldn't think, to get over the head of this raft.
At which point you're going to be dealing more with however much slack it may or may not have.
So I'm going to start by coming down here, and I want to see if I can investigate, see if I could, release the anchor point, or if there's enough slack to just get it up like maybe 10 feet up in the air.
Quick question. Do you have mount disengage?
Yes, because that would be smart.
You're welcome. So riding up here, effectively what has been done is a piton has been hammered into the ground. The ground here is mostly soft, wet mud. It would not be difficult to simply pull the stake out. It will still require an action.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, with one action, you yank the piton out of the ground, leaning way over Indiana Jones style. This end of the chain is now loose. So, on your next turn, Mordai, what you could do is cast levitation on the chain and lift the chain straight up into a vertical line. Even though you're not lifting it completely clear, because that point is still fixed, you can just lift it straight up into the air as a straight line. Well, hold it there. Make sense?
Vaguely. Yes. And I'm going to call out to the river raft people. Come this way. I'll lift the chain for you.
We're working on it. The river is pushing us really hard the other way. The way we don't want to go.
Watch out for the cat.
Noted. All right. Thank you, Mordai. That was your action, your movement, and Mount's action. Roscoe. What would you like to do?
I'm digging through my pack, and I come across a couple of different vials.
Nice.
One of them being kind of like a glowy orange look to it. And I think to myself, wait, this is absolutely perfect. Because I can use an action to drink it,
Yeah.
and then a bonus action to use it.
Yeah.
I have 2 potions of fire breath left, and I plan on using one of them.
Very nice. All right. At some point, I will remember to to add a handout to the game that has all the information for a potion of fire breath. But until then, I have to keep going back to my book. It is a range, I believe, of 30 feet once you drink it.
Oh,
And yep,
perfect.
that roll is within 30 feet of you. So if you want to use your bonus action to exhale fire at it, then it will make a dexterity saving throw.
I very much would like to.
Please mark on your character
Use a
sheet
bonus.
that you have 2 breaths left of fire breathing. He absolutely fails. Would you please roll for me, sir? 4 Delta 6 fire damage.
Let's see. We got the 4. Here's Delta 6. And rolling.
That is 14 fire damage. Ouch! Yeah, that burns.
Well, he's gonna reach it, right?
Anything else you want to do, Roscoe? Like, for example, run away!
Oh yeah, but I want to check a few things. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Might go this way. And that was that movement there. Then I'm going to have Nightshade Dash.
Okay.
There's that, and then that. There we go. Gonna go
Very
help
good.
out my brother.
Makes sense. Thank you, Roscoe. Crow, Nightshade, and Ghost are all controlled. Throk! What would you like to do, sir? Get on your horse?
I want to mount Crow.
Fair. You can do
So
so.
then
we have your
I
movement.
have Yep. Then I have advantage on fighting the ghouls all
Correct.
around me.
Correct.
Starting with the one on the left.
Very well. You have advantage. Go with the attack.
Here's my advantage attack.
Well, ouch is my response to that. That is 9 slashing, 2 rage, 11 damage. There you go. He's hurt.
Okay, then I plan on attacking him again.
Swing away, sir. Swing away. Well, that's a
Oh
crit.
That's my third crit.
This session episode. There we go. 12 from the crit, 5 from slashing, 17 plus 2 is 19 damage. That. I'm sorry. Were you checking the same guy?
Yeah, I was still attacking the same guy.
Okay, perfect. That one hurt a lot, but he's still alive.
Surprising.
Indeed. He takes like 3 or 4 hits from you,
Yeah.
and one of those a
They're pretty
crit.
tough.
What you got, sir?
I'm going to attack this one.
All right, with your frenzy
middle one.
bonus action. Go for it.
Yep.
He hungers for your flesh, or your horse, or both of you. For all you know, he wants
my,
to
this
eat
is gonna
once
be a
and can't
one.
eat all of them. 27 to hit is 11 slashing and 2 rage for 13 damage.
Wow.
Very nice, sir.
Let's keep it going.
Do you want to stay where you are?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna stay where I'm at.
Let me see. We move to Tanner. I'm debating about using my interaction to pull out a flask of oil and action to throw that. Extra action, kick the flask in the water. But technically speaking, that's supposed to be a thrown, not a kicked attack. So I don't think I can do that. Tanner's going to lean way down, grab up the flask from the water, and he's going to toss it right back at the troll. Have it back! 3 proficiency, 4 strength, level 7. Oh, that's a hit. I don't remember. Does Alchemist's Fire do damage when it hits, or on the round after it hits on the creature's first turn? I do not know the answer to that.
That's a good question.
Only deals damage at the start of the target's turn. Yep, that makes sense. Alright, so I'm going to mark this guy as now burning. Because he is on fire. Which he is very displeased by. And then, let's see, let's do this and this. He's on fire and he is unhappy. And since this is Alchemist's Fire, let's make this a slightly different color. Let's do this. Save.
Ooh.
I thought you'd appreciate. It's warm. Tanner will then ride a long step. What was that?
I heard you say, ooh, it's really warm.
So I'm gonna ride a long step diagonally, not sideways. There we go. And I'm going to use extra attack with my shield. War Shield, smash! That'll hit. And when I said smash, I should have said slash for 8 damage. Alright, I'm going to now have long step, disengage. See, it moves 5 feet out of 90, so I have 85 feet left. I'm I'm going to charge on up to here. And I'm going to use my bonus action to try and grapple that ghoul. Because of mounted combatant, I have advantage to grapple attack. I think that's how that works. I don't know for sure. I'll double check it later. And the ghoul can choose between acrobatics or athletics. He's going to go with acrobatics. He fails. He is grappled. I've moved, excuse me, 60 feet. Thank you. And I'm going to 60 feet. No, 65 feet. 75. 75, 80, 85. And to here. 95, dragging the ghoul along with me. I'm going to drop it towards the ground. Ordinarily, when you fall from a height of 10 feet or more, it's 1d6 per 10 feet fallen. I'm going to rule, since I'm dropping him without any particular force, and it's kind of a mixture of how far it is to fall, I'm going to rule that he's going to take 1 delta 4 damage, and he's going to have to make his dex save to see if he falls prone or not. 1d4 bludgeoning damage for falling from a galloping horse. He's going to take 3 points of damage. Wait, no. There's no dex save to this. He's just going to land prone. That's how that works. So remember that rule. Alright, so that was Tanner's turn. Krim! The rats! And Krim is going to spin around, go flying back up to the north, and attack the rats. Not Tanner, Krim.
Oh. Rats.
Rats! Get those rats! 12 to hit is a hit for 7 damage, or 4 in this case.
Ow.
And I'm going to have Krim fly away from them. So Krim has flown 15 feet, so you can go another 45. That will trigger an attack of opportunity. And Marcus, you can see that Tanner is working on getting right back up to his lance. Because that is a good weapon and he needs it. $14 is a miss. Mwahaha. Mount is controlled. Marcus, it is your turn. Marcus? Are you muted, Marcus?
There it is.
There you are.
There.
Again? We're having a lot of those tonight. Did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, I swear.
Did you hear what I was saying that Tanner is working his way? Did you hear what I was saying that Tanner's working on getting back up to his lance?
Yes.
Okay. Continue your turn, sir.
I'm thinking we need to move.
This makes sense.
I am going to try to skin me a kitty cat.
Well, let's see how well you can flay the hide off of him. Thank you for remembering at disadvantage. 19 plus +1. Dirty 20 to hit for 9 damage. That hits a lot. Anything else for you, sir?
Still there. Nope,
Sorry?
nope. He's still there. He's still there. He's not supposed to be there. He's not supposed to be there.
A 9 plus 1 is 10, and thus a miss. An 11 would be a miss. Plus 1 from Bless is 12, and thereby a glancing blow, which reduces that 6 to 3 bludgeoning, and thus death. He is now at -1 hit points.
That barely worked.
Well struck, sir. It took all 3 of your attacks. Well done. Anything else, Marcus?
I'm going to try and call out to the group to Tanner, Roscoe, Throk, head for the deep water where we have the advantage. I'm going to point off in this direction.
To the north?
Yeah, can anyone see where my ping is?
I can, yes.
Okay.
And did you want to move
I
anywhere
wanna
else,
try to-
Marcus? Oh, sorry?
I'm going to try to point everyone in that direction. We'll work better
Okay.
together.
And did you want to move anywhere further?
Yes, I'm going to move. Where am I going to move?
Oh, right. I should mark down my Alchemist Fire as spent. Not spent. Thrown. Down 1. I gotta be better about remembering that. Marcus?
I'm going to move over here for now.
Thank you, sir. Alright. That was Marcus's turn. Long stuff is controlled. The rats are very badly wounded. 10, 20.
Oh,
Marcus, those rats just swam within your range. Would you like to use your reaction?
Mhm.
At normal or disadvantage? Normal, right?
I'm
Or
sorry.
advantage?
Hold on, I missed what you first said.
I was asking at normal, advantage, or disadvantage.
At advantage, sir.
Oh, that's
Well, that's 29 to hit. That does indeed hit for 5 slashing. That does get reduced. Let me do this. Let's see if they take massive damage. They do not take massive damage. They do take quite the hit. Alright, so that's 10, 20, 25. Okay. Moving right on up to Sir. One more. They swarm about Ghost's legs and attempt to feed their hunger by gnawing upon Ghost hooves. But they fail to bite so much as a horseshoe. Alright, that was a swarm of rats. Throk. Big, furry, feathery beast. That looks big and
You're
muscly
big.
and perturbed.
I fought
And-
bigger.
Well, let's see how well you handle this, because he's going to stab his beak at Crow.
Oh,
I get a 14 to hit Crow. Pretty sure that misses.
add an 18.
Yep. So he claws at Throk next, getting a 15 to hit.
And he's at a 17.
So he misses entirely. So far, you haven't
But
fought
then-
bigger. Sorry?
I can also use my sentinel on him.
You can indeed, because he attacked your Crow.
Yes, he attacked my
Please
crow.
go for it.
And no one attacks my crow.
Well, actually, several people attack your Crow. You're just going to punish them for it.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you. Do
alright.
I attack at normal because he is about the same size as my mount?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
You are perfectly alright. Go for the attack, sir. Well, that's 25 to hit. 7 plus 2, a total of 9 damage between slashing and rage. 9. There we go. Well done, sir. Mordai. It's a big, ugly feline coming up behind you. But he had to dash to get there. Alright, the people in the boat are very much terrified of what's coming up from the north, as well as what's to the east. So they are going to back water. It is agonizingly slow watching this flat bottomed boat work against even this slow current. That's with their action to effectively dash. And all three working together. Right. It is the undead's turn. Throk, the one that you just battered so badly, is going to try and claw you, sir.
Try.
Claw attack you. I get a 12 to hit. That is really sad. This... Wait, where's this one? The ghoul in front of you is going to try and claw at Crow, and you used your reaction to deal with the bear thing, so you don't get to do it again.
I know.
So sorry. I get 21 to hit Crow, dealing him 10 slashing damage, and I need Crow to give me a Constitution saving throw. Roscoe, Crow's looking really badly hurt.
And Constitution saving throw. Oh no.
Crow is paralyzed.
No.
He can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns, which, while you're riding him, is basically on Throk's turn. Okay?
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, the next ghoul is going to stand up from prone and attack Longstep with a great deal of irritation. Ghoul claws against Longstep. Getting a 21 to hit. Ooh. I'm going to force the attack against myself. So I will take the 6 slashing. And now I have to make a Constitution saving throw. This might not have been the best plan. Constitution saving throw, go! With a 15, I resist paralyzation! Yikes! That's awesome. Alright, the next pack of ghouls, sir. 2 of them are going to go after Roscoe. But they have to dash to get there.
Good.
2 of them are going to go after this way. $30 to here. And then they're going to dash. 2, 1, there. And here. Alright. That's all the ghouls. Yeah. So we're near. Now we're at the trolls. How are we doing on time, gentlemen?
Good.
It's midnight now.
That is true. Big, fat, scary troll dashing. 45. 55. Alright, that's as far as he can. Oh, he's just gonna jump in. There. Alright, the trolls to the south are suddenly very alone and rather annoyed, and one of them is burning and in a bit of a panic. Not panic, in rage. Alright, I'm gonna roll a d4. Of fire damage for the troll, who cannot heal because he's burning. He takes 2 fire damage. Whoop-dee-doo. And he remembers who set him on fire, so he's going to chase after Tanner. Howling with rage and bubbling with steam. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da. 2. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. He dashes, struggling his way through the thick, muddy water. The other troll laughs because he's not burning, and is going to dash himself as well. That way. Correct movement speed. 10. I am. Hooray me. top of the round. Mordai, concentration ends. Dragon's breath ends.
Yes, I'm going to try and grab. Wait, I'm going to fix these icons.
What about
Is that what I
Bless?
want?
Marcus is the one who cast Bless.
Bless
It's not
mine.
Marcus' turn yet.
Oh,
But it will end shortly.
Yes.
I'm
Sorry,
going to
Mordai.
try to grab the chain, and I want to basically just carry it this way over towards the other end.
All right. Go for it. I'm just gonna. So here's the fun part. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Because this is going to be a bit of a pain. There.
Just to play those.
You'll have. What are you doing?
There.
what?
I have no idea what you're doing.
I mean, like, this chain is not here. This portion of the chain is not here. And this end of the chain got carried over here.
I will need you to move yourself over that way, sir.
Or I can just delete all this.
Yeah. There. Coiled up chain.
That too.
All right. That was your. Let's see. I'm going to call that your interaction and movement. You still have your action, sir.
I'm going to start by taking a blast at the kitty cat.
Go for it. Are you using shock bolt?
Yes.
That would be a yes. That is 19 plus 2 is 21 to hit. That certainly hit. That should have been at disadvantage. Roll one more time, please.
Trying to figure out how to do that.
Just roll it one more time at normal. And we'll go with the lower of the two. So, 21 or 22. So, 21 it is, and they both deal the same amount of damage. So, there you go. And it is blasted back 10 feet. Wow! Anything else for you, Mordai?
Get through the gap while you can!
Nice.
And I'm also going to go this way because I don't want to close that gap.
Noted. I can't imagine why. Roscoe, you are suddenly pressed by
Hold on.
multiple.
I think I can still have mountain dash.
I
am
accept.
going to have mountain dash.
Very well.
That there.
Nice. You are now bathed in the light of that lantern. Roscoe, you find yourself suddenly confronted by two ghouls. This is not pleasant.
No, it's not. But they're not going to be very unpleasant for very
Sure.
long.
Okay. Oh yeah, you still have your potion of fire
yes.
breathing.
Oh, yeah, I did. But first, I'm gonna grab a vial and I'm going to huck it at the one north of me.
All right, roll me.
Oh, wait.
What?
I didn't realize I grabbed a flask of oil and I threw it at the ghoul.
So this is
Oh
an
no! I think I didn't mean to throw a vial of oil at it.
Oops. So this is a thrown weapon. So you are a thrown improvised weapon, which you're not proficient with. Roll me 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Alright. 1d20 plus plus my strength, which is 0. I'll just roll you a 1d20 then.
Also, keep in mind that since they're right next to you, that means you have disadvantage. So you might want to have Nightshade disengage and move back a little bit.
Oh, well, I was gonna disengage after I threw it, but... Okay, then.
I know, I'm so persnickety.
Yeah. I'm going to disengage and go this way.
Valid.
And I'm still planning on throwing the oil at this one.
Go for it. Now throwing at normal.
Oh. Now throwing at normal. And where's my dice? Right over there, and
You still
there we
get
go.
the benefit.
I roll.
Is Bless on Ross? No, it's not. Okay. A 6 is a miss. Wow.
Oh, nuts.
Does oil cover on the ground? Does it cover 5 feet? Player's handbook. Ow. You said oil, right?
Yeah.
Flask of oil. Nope, not here. Not here. P. Oil. Da da da. It doesn't say. Oh, here we go. You can pour a flask of oil on the ground to cover a 5-foot square area, provided the surface is level. So you missed the ghoul, but the oil does hit the ground at the ghoul's feet and shatters, spilling oil across the ground at the ghoul's feet.
Oh, gee. And, I use my bonus action to cast my second dose of Fire's Breath.
So are you breathing fire at the... You know what? I'll accept it. Oops, hold on. Let's put you to the 4. To the front. There we go. Breathe fire at Ghoul. Dexterity saving throw from the Ghoul. Breathe fire. That is definitely going to beat the DC. So roll me 4 Delta 6. He's still going to take half the fire damage. That's one of the nice things about Potion of Fire Breath.
Yeah. 4 Delta 6. Let's hope I get a high roll. Higher than a 7, please.
Fingers crossed.
And it's just 4 Delta 6, no more add-ons or anything else.
Correct.
Alright. Here we go. 4 Delta 6. Anytime now. There we go. Ooh.
I believe the appropriate
Thing I rolled it.
I believe the appropriate response is ow. You're going to deal 10 points of fire damage, and the pool of oil at his feet is now lit. So the way oil works is that when it's on the ground, the oil will burn for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area. And you can only take this damage once per turn. So because he's starting his turn there, he's not going to take the fire damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to use more, well, the rest of Nightshade's movement over here.
Okay.
And I believe that is all I have.
Very nice, sir. Let's do...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, there it is. Let's do this. Cut that in half. And that in half. Save. There you go. The oil's lit.
That's bright.
Thank you. Well done, Roscoe. Crow is controlled, so let's go ahead and have him make his con save and see if he can break the paralyzation.
Oh, yes. Let's have him do that. Here we go for con save. Please.
That beats the DC. Crow is no longer paralyzed.
Yes.
Nightshade controlled. Ghost controlled. Throk. May I suggest that you get Crow out of there?
Yes, I will. But first off, I will attack this ghoul here to the left.
Valid.
Oh, and I attack with advantage because he's smaller than me.
Very good.
Here we go, here we go. Oh my.
Well, that'll kill. As you deal him 7 slashing, 2 rage, total 9 damage. The ghoul expires in a splash of rotten gore. He is past his expiration date.
Then I shall eliminate the one just north of me.
Go for it. Or at least you'll try to. Let's see if you actually do it. Fingers crossed for you.
No,
All my fingers and toes and thumbs. Well, that'll be 26 to hit.
Plus the net one.
And that'll be 11 death.
11 death. Gotcha.
11 points of I am no longer living. Or undead, rather.
And then my bonus action at normal
Very good.
on the owl bear.
Go for it. Punish the owl bear. Punish it.
Although I have a point of inspiration, I wish I could use that and hit at advantage. Is that possible or no?
I don't think you can.
Oh well. Thought I'd ask.
Or you can do it anyways.
Kaboom!
You realize I was joking, right? Well,
You were?
okay. Yes. You can always use your point of inspiration for advantage. Or at least most of the time.
Don't do that to me when it's this late.
You deserve it, sir. Do you want to use your point of inspiration or no?
No, I'll save it for next time.
Very good, sir. 8 slashing and 2 equals 10 damage to the bear of owl bear. Well done, Throk. Would you like to get Crow the heck out of there?
Yes, I'm going to disengage and move him out of there.
That makes sense. Whew. That was funny.
Yes.
Very
okay,
nice.
that was my full 90.
Excellent.
Okay. I can worry about healing him later.
Tanner. Seeing as how he's got some ghouls about him, he is going to target this one with advantage thanks to Mountain Combatant. And he will use his War Shield. War Shield. $19 and $25. Both are going to hit for 14 total damage, 7 and 7. 14. Krim! This one! With a piercing scream of fury, Krim's going to dive in, get advantage from Pack Tactics. Beak attack. That'll hit, and 6 points is not quite death. That's so risky. I can't afford the risk. I'm going to have long step disengage. Right up to here. And I'm going to use my interaction to pick up my lance. I have my lance! Oh, and there's a troll up here. That's good news. So let's see. I went 70 out of 90. I'm going to move 20 feet back. Put myself more in. Oop, that's not 20 feet. 20 feet. Don't quite want to be that close to the troll. At least not yet. I'm gonna have Krim stay where he is. Mount is controlled. Marcus, it is your turn, sir.
Alright, I'm going to lose concentration on Bless.
Correct?
Is that essential?
So that means Marcus,
instead
Throk, and
Going-
Mordai. Please uncheck Bless from your character sheets. Go ahead, Marcus.
And I am instead going to check or cast Divine Favor.
Aha! You continue concentrating, and it takes your bonus action to cast. Make sure you uncheck it for your saving throws as well, please.
I didn't think about that. Yes.
And Throk, you have 3 rounds of rage left.
Alright.
You're doing really well. I'm keeping it, by the way.
Nice. Very nice.
I should have used my bonus action to grapple that guy. That's what I should have done. Dang it. I'm sorry, Marcus, continue with your turn.
Oh, I forgot the storm of rats right there. Can I do something before I leave? I want
You
to type
forgot
the
what?
rats while I'm on.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
forgot the swarm of rats was next to me.
I gotcha. Yes, you can attack the rats before you leave. With advantage, because mounted combatant. Yeah, they're dead. They had 1 hit point left.
Sweep all that away.
Literally. 13 slashing and 4 radiant. 17 damage. Negative 16 hit points. They'd be dead.
I'll come down here, and I am going to, I'm pretty sure, obliterate this other ghoul.
Well, let's find out, shall we? 15 is a hit for 12, slashing 2 radiant, total of 14 death. He is dead.
Alright.
And that was all of your attacks, sir.
Yes. Into the water, Roscoe.
Oscar?
Who?
Into the water, Roscoe.
Who? What? When? Why?
Into the water, Roscoe. If I can stop blending your name with the name of the water.
To the water! As we're all galloping across this carcass-infested riverbed. Oh dear. Alright, thank you, Marcus.
No.
Long step. Sorry?
And then I'm gonna try to call it to everyone. If we... Oh yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Long step is controlled. There's the owl. The bear that is an owl, that is an owl, that is a bear. And he's gonna go galump, galump, galump. Boom.
Oh, that's
Roscoe.
Man.
Roscoe. Stab at Nightshade. I don't think I hit, actually. Do I hit with a 12?
Nightshade is higher than that. Yeah, he's
Well,
at a
then-
14 armor class.
The bear gives a hooting shriek of fury and will claw attack at Roscoe. I get a 17 versus Roscoe
Yep, that's gonna hit.
for 13 slashing damage.
Alright, what's 13? There. Actually, here it is. Oh, 32. Just
I mean, at least you're not unconscious.
Yeah.
Mordai, there is an almighty splash as something lands in the water nearby you. The fellows in the boat are continuing to rapidly row backwards and away as best they can with the pressure of the water against the hull of their craft. Oh, that's too far. There we go. And they are going to turn their boat a little bit as they go. So A, they avoid bumping into the ground. And B, so they can spread that lamplight a little bit further. Thereby illuminating the panther creature pursuing you, Mordai. That's nice of the men in the boat. They're so helpful. Oh, I'm skipping the ghouls. Okay. I accidentally skipped the ghouls. Or at least one of them. Alright, so this ghoul... screaming, meat! 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 He's gonna come to here, and then he's gonna dash into the water, so he's only gonna get about 15 feet. Eventually. There we go. Get that out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, the next ghoul is right there. Come on. There we go. And then he's gonna dash. There. This guy's going to wisely step out of the fire, because yikes, fire hurts bad. And he's going to get to here and then dash. Come on, come on, come on, a little bit further. There we go. Good job, Ghoul. You did it. You moved. This guy, uncaringly, is going to go right through the burning fire and take 5 fire damage and continue on. I don't care that I got burned. I'm going to go find meat and eat it, and I'll get better. So he takes 5 fire damage from you, Roscoe. Well done. Okay. That's the ghouls. They are all of them, each of them individually screaming, meat, 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 meat. Speaking of meat, here comes a big fella who's going to take his action to dash. Here. I don't think that's in your range, Marcus. It is not. And now you get to roll a d4 for fire damage on that troll. He is gonna take 2 more points of damage. Yay! It's minuscule chipping at his health. Yay! I thought you'd find that funny. That's going to cost him 30 feet. Now he's going to dash to here. This guy is going to regain some health because he's not burning. And dash. Too far. Alright. That is the end of round 10. And I think this is where we're going to call it for the evening. I think we're all a little tired. I could be wrong.
Yeah. I need to get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm good, but yeah, I do think that is the right call.
Yeah. Alright. Things got a little hairy out here on the river water. Well, with sudden undead and large trolls to fight, Mordai rescuing the river people while the others are distracting the main body of chaotic enemies. Gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for playing. I hope you had a blast. Really clever plays going on tonight. That was awesome to watch. Let's put this right here. Oil. There we go. 1 round left of burning oil. Again, I want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the battle and the chaos and everything else that's been happening in this rather messy evening of play.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's been really fun.
It's been interesting. Back and forth of, it looks good. It's not good. It looks good. It's not going good.
That is true.
Thought we
And
were
for
doing
those,
great. Get into the water. Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was trying to say, I thought we were doing great. Getting to the water, getting away from creatures. Oh, we're already getting swamped.
And there's still the mystery of why people should avoid sleeping in the shadows. All right. Thank you, both of you, so much for playing tonight. I'm glad that you had fun. And for those of you listening and following along at home, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show. And hopefully you continue to vote for absolutely terrifying monsters for us to fight in later episodes. And we hope that you'll join us again next time in Land of the Predator.
Thank you for running the game for us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And to you, gentlemen, and to our wonderful audience, have a good night.
Night.
Good night.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Marcus, Mordai, Throk, Tanner, and Roscoe take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Air Elemental, Earth Elemental, Ghoul, Giant Toad, Half-Ogre, Water Elemental. Let us know if you want to see more combats taking place in the dark of night, in dim twilight, or bright daytime. Shout out and thanks to Hannah for our wonderful character art. If you want to see other examples of Hannah's work, check out her Instagram at HannahWolf224. And if you want to reach out for character art of your own, her email is wildarts22@gmail.com. The music you are listening to is from Tabletop Audio, free music tracks to enhance your gaming experience. Thank you for watching, and we hope we'll see you again next time.